Hello, welcome to 10 Min Daily News Channel, where staying informed is as easy as dedicating 10 minutes a day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's have a look at the most important news headlines. Ukrainian military officials have said their cities are under a massive missile attack, with residential and industrial infrastructure targeted. Russian philosopher Alexander Dugin: "If North Korea opens a front against the West, we will support it." Russian air defense system activated in Belgorod. Russia believes that India and China can resolve their border disputes and normalize relations through mutual respect for sensitive interests. Russian ambassador to India, Denis Alipov. Health Ministry reports that number of children killed in Gaza has risen to 9,600. Health Ministry reports that Gaza death toll has risen to 23,084. 249 Palestinians have been killed and 510 wounded in the previous 24 hours in the besieged Gaza Strip, says Health Ministry. A senior Hezbollah commander was killed in Lebanon during an Israeli strike, Reuters reports. Israel has killed top Hezbollah commander Wissam al-Tawil in an airstrike in southern Lebanon, says the Lebanese armed group. A silent Israeli drone strike has killed 3 Palestinians in a vehicle in Gaza's Rafah. Palestinian civilians must not be pressed to leave Gaza, Secretary Blinken says on his 4th trip to the Middle East since the war began. Israel has begun a less intense phase of its invasion of Gaza, its military said, after weeks of pressure from the U.S. and other allies. Protesters calling for a ceasefire in Gaza interrupted President Biden's address in a Charleston church. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says he is convinced there is a future path that can bring lasting peace and security for Israel and meet the aspirations of the Palestinian people. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken: "We are concerned that the Israel-Hamas war will spread throughout the Middle East. This war could easily spread beyond Gaza." Axios reports that Netanyahu asked UAE leader to pay unemployment stipends to Palestinian workers from the occupied West Bank, whom Israel barred from entering its territory, to which UAE president responded, "Ask Zelensky for money." Israeli opposition leader Yair Lapid says the government is not capable of leading the country, and Netanyahu is not fit to lead the country. Israeli ministers have openly advocated for the atrocity crime of enforced transfer of Gazan civilians to the Sinai Desert or elsewhere, says Jan Egeland, the Secretary General of the Norwegian Refugee Council. Israeli authorities rejected WHO's request to deliver medical supplies to Gaza City's central drugstore and Jabalia's Al-Auda hospital. Massive Palestinian solidarity protest fills Birmingham Stadium in the UK. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has arrived in Tel Aviv for the latest leg of his regional tour. Court documents allege sex tapes taken of Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, and Sir Richard Branson by Jeffrey Epstein. China's top intelligence agency said that it had detained the head of an overseas consulting agency for working as a spy for the British government to collect Chinese state secrets. Massive farmers' protests in Germany. South Korean intelligence. According to captured intelligence and satellite images, North Korea provides weapons to Hamas. Convicted leader of powerful drug gang vanishes from Ecuador prison. French Prime Minister Elisabeth Borne resigns. Pakistan's court ordered the release of former PM Imran Khan in the state secrets leaks case. A Romanian court has accepted a challenge brought by U.S.-British social media influencer Andrew Tate against the seizure of his assets as part of a pending human trafficking criminal case, court documents showed on Monday. Elon Musk denied using illegal drugs after a report published over the weekend detailed concerns among some high-level company executives about the CEO's alleged illegal drug use. Japanese Foreign Minister Yoko Kamikawa met with top officials in Poland on Monday to strengthen ties with the NATO nation. America is hoping to land a craft on the moon for the first time in 50 years. The moon lander is due to touch down on the lunar surface on the 23rd of February in what would be America's first successful moon landing since the Apollo era. Biden campaign raises $1 million online in 24 hours after January 6th speech. New York Republican Rep. Elise Stefanik said Sunday she'd be open to serving as former President Trump's 2024 running mate and serve in the Trump White House if he's elected. Mike Pence dismisses conspiracy theory FBI instigated January 6 attack. White House infrastructure czar Landrieu leaving job and expected to make case for Biden re-election. Biden goes after Trump in second straight speech for pushing second lost cause. Former President Trump's leads over President Biden in key swing states have slightly narrowed. Former President Trump urges Georgia judge to dismiss election interference case over presidential immunity. Former President Donald Trump's legal team on Monday filed a motion seeking dismissal of criminal charges in Fulton County, Georgia, based on presidential immunity. Thank you for watching 10 Min Daily News Channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.